It's eclipse time again. Welcome everybody, this is Sarah. We have a lot to cover in this video. In today's video, we're going to discuss the energy around the December 3rd or 4th, 2021 solar eclipse, depending on where you are in the world, and the new moon energy. This will give you an overview of what you can expect. I will quickly highlight how this will affect each sign as well in this video. If you would like to jump forward and just listen to your sign, there's a timestamp below. Obviously, this is my take on the energy, and because of that, it may not resonate with you. If it doesn't resonate with you, no worries, just pass it on by, and I do hope you find what you're looking for. If it feels like we just had an eclipse, you're right, we did. We had a powerful November eclipse, which was the first on the Taurus Scorpio axis, and I have a video here if you want to watch it. And I do suggest that you check it out because the energy of this eclipse will play out between now and 2023. So if you're interested in what type of lessons you may be facing or what you can expect, definitely check that video out. The upcoming solar eclipse on the 4th of December is the final eclipse on the Gemini Sagittarius axis, and its influence will last 6 months. The November eclipse was the beginning of a cycle change, and the upcoming December eclipse marks a conclusion of a past cycle. So just like in life, lessons and cycles overlap. And the solar eclipse in December is connected to the eclipse season, which began on June the 5th, 2020. Eclipses around the Gemini Sagittarius axis began bringing up lessons surrounding change, information, philosophy, community, social status, society, travel, and expansion. And if you think about it, those were all lessons from 2020, weren't they? And they are still going on. The dates of those eclipses were June the 5th, 2020, November the 30th, 2020, December 14th, 2020, May 26th of 2021, and June 10th, 2021. So the 2020 cycle brought about change in regard to our place in society, how we felt about society norms, changes in our careers, changes in our health, and changes in how we communicated. Now, with the end of this cycle coming up, it's about us integrating the wisdom that we learned from 2020 and 2021 into our everyday life. Reaching the end point of an eclipse cycle is a very significant moment. We are hopefully much wiser as we have integrated these life lessons. If you feel like you haven't really gained any insight from the energy of 2021, then you might want to turn inward over the next couple of weeks and look at things that trigger you and what needs to change in your life. We should be aware of our outdated thinking or ideas that we need to release to move forward as well. For more insight, I would suggest you pull out your journal, diary, or calendar and review all that's changed in your personal life since 2020. And I'm sure it's going to be quite a bit. This was a really strong global change that we felt, and it's not over. Energy like this tends to bring up events that shift and transform our lives. And I think we've seen that. The purpose of this energy, though, isn't to punish us, but to allow us to move forward on our soul's journey. So while this is the ending of a cycle, solar eclipses can also bring new opportunity and new beginnings into our life. You could receive some very exciting good news around this time or some amazing opportunities. Whichever it is, know that it's happening at exactly the right time. Who can expect to feel this energy the strongest? Everyone. Everyone on the planet will feel this energy shift, with Gemini and Sagittarius feeling the energy the most. Globally, we can expect it to highlight more issues with the pandemic, political unrest, the stock market to kind of go up and down and waver a little bit during this time as we experience more political unrest. On a more personal level, physically, this could play out as a low-grade fever, a headache, feelings of insomnia. For some people, the other extreme, and we feel really antsy and restless, and the energy can feel very chaotic and disjointed, or may even experience stomach upset as well. We could also feel pushed to finish all the projects before the end of the year, to just get everything done at once, almost in a manic way. Or you may feel somewhat lost as to what to do next. What's the next step with your career, or what direction do you take with your relationship? And all of that is normal too. We also may crave escape and feel the pull to travel now. And remember, eclipse energy is not the time to do craft craft work. We handle this by being present with the energy and acknowledging how we feel. We commit to being more compassionate with ourselves and our loved ones. We take more breaks, we rest more, and we don't overschedule ourselves. And I know for the people that celebrate the holidays, this is always a really trying time because we're so busy with everything going on, but still carve out some time for yourself to relax. Also, I would say drink more water and find a creative outlet for your energy. Practice good self-care, of course, and show yourself compassion. And know that you're not the only one going through this, so expect maybe some deep conversations with family and friends, and also expect people to be a little bit more distracted during this time as well. The new moon in Sagittarius that accompanies the solar eclipse is very intense as it nudges us to stand in our power and be who we're supposed to be as the end of the cycle happens. You may be feeling more like sharing your truth, more like standing up and telling people what you really think. And that's fine, but just be mindful of other people's feelings as well. Because you can stand in your own truth, and you can also set boundaries and say no without bulldozing over people. And also be aware that the words you're speaking are registering on other people, because this is a time of misunderstanding as well. Very, very powerful time. I think, though, that we're ready for these changes. This doesn't mean COVID is over, though. I want to stress that. The question is, how will each sign feel this energy? I think for Aries, adventure is the name of the game during this cycle. You feel like you haven't had fun in years, Aries, which is, of course, not quite right. That's a slight exaggeration. But you really have been working diligently, Aries, and now it's time to mix up your routine and have some fun. Just remember that burning bridges is never a good idea. Take a few days off to explore a new city or a new nature area around you, and I think it will definitely benefit you, but do not quit your job to do this. You want to keep your forward momentum going into 2022. Relationships are highlighted for you, Taurus. You feel connected to those around you and you want to express your feelings. This is a slower, calmer pace, which suits you as you review all the changes since 2020. You spend time with old friends and celebrate all the progress you've made. Simple pleasures at home with your loved ones mean a lot to you during this cycle, Taurus. Enjoy this downtime because 2022 is going to be a faster paced year with you becoming even more social. So enjoy this slow time with your family and relax. Be sure and practice good self-care. Gemini, with the new moon and solar eclipse falling in your 7th house of partnership, this could be a time of clearing for you. You will strongly feel the energy as the universe urges you to get your house in order. Work out issues with partners, both romantic and business, and get on with things. Clear the air and release past grudges. Start fresh. Job offers and new avenues in your career will open up in 2022. It will be a busy year of opportunities for you, but you need to make sure your house is in order so that you can grab onto these gifts, because there will be a very short time period around each one. You're going to have to make a decision quickly and perhaps even change residence. Cancer. This energy wants you to get serious and make needed changes with your everyday life and personal routine. Self-care, exercise, cleaning up your diet, and editing your friends list will all be issues for you. You feel the need to get everything done quickly, but you don't have to rush this. This could be a 6-month-long project, Cancer. You don't have to get it all done by January the 1st. I think part of the reason that you're feeling this nudge and this almost manic need to get everything in its place is because you can feel that there's a big life-altering event right around the corner. And I think there is. I think it's going to be something fantastic, though. So just sit back, organize things, and pace yourself, because you also need to commit to self-care during this time. And everything should flow much easier, Cancer. Leo. The new moon and solar eclipse falls in your 5th house of creativity, self-expression, and children. You explore your relationships with young people and also begin to understand how your creative energy and work are intertwined. You need a healthy outlet to express your creative side, and ultimately, it's more important to you than the money that it could generate. You will rediscover the love of making art just for the experience rather than as an income source during this time, Leo. So take some time and get creative. Virgo. Your personal foundation and old emotional wounds are highlighted during this alignment. The universe is urging you to confront and heal your past so that you can embrace the future. It's time. You're stronger now and you're at a much better point in your life, Virgo. So now you're ready to do some deep healing. Release toxic emotions and pain. Don't be afraid to edit your friends list and know that you don't have to carry this trauma forward anymore. You're at a much more stable place now and can dig in and do the work. Libra, children, siblings, and neighbors are big focus for you now. A major healing shift has taken place since 2020 and you feel more grounded and centered. Creating deeper relationships is on your mind now. You're tired of just surface stuff. You want long-lasting emotional ties. You're definitely not the person you were when 2020 began, and the changes have all been positive, Libra. Congratulations on all the hard work. You're living more authentically now, and you're much more at ease with yourself. You're now seeking new knowledge, deeper relationships, and more adventure. Plan trips for the summer now with siblings and children. Scorpio, for some time you've been feeling that you're not receiving your well-deserved recognition and rewards in your career. And you're noticing that people working less are making more. They're getting more attention and they're getting bonuses, they're getting raises while you're toiling away and it doesn't really seem to be doing any good. This has left you feeling used and in the mindset of questioning your career and business choices. During the next 6 months, you're likely to have career options pop up. It can be overwhelming trying to decide which direction to go in, which job to take, which project to agree to. Ask the universe for a sign and be prepared to receive one. Opportunities and job offers are likely, but only you can decide what's a good fit for you now at this point in your life. Sagittarius, you will definitely feel the effect of this eclipse. Money and the big picture are your focus now. With the new moon and solar eclipse occurring in your sign, this can be an intense time for you. Take advantage of this energy and speak your truth to those that need to hear it. Stand your ground in relationships as you work on your finances. Big rewards are in the works, so build your foundation now. This too shall pass, and in 6 months you'll be in a much better place. Capricorn, karma, the past, and how it will play out in your future are all themes for you during the solar eclipse. Tune into your dreams and remember what inspires you, Capricorn. You are in a different type of mood now as you start considering what your destiny really is. It's time to reevaluate your long-term plans and build the future you deserve. While you don't mind working hard, it seems pointless though if no one appreciates it. So maybe you need to revamp your schedule or even perhaps look for a new job. During the course of the next 6 months, this will become more and more clear and you will be given the signs that you need to move forward. Aquarius, your innovative energy will be an asset at work, even as changes are pushing your coworkers out of their comfort zone and people are complaining to you all day long about all of these changes and about how unfair it is. Reviewing your journals, you can see the big picture of change is just beginning, Aquarius. You're more than ready for all the new opportunities the ending of this cycle brings. The best thing you can do is get your home in order, though, so that you can take advantage of these new changes. Innovation and technology open up new doors for you, so be prepared. Many changes are in the works for you. Pisces, your career and your public life are highlighted by this energy. As you spend time thinking over the recent changes in these sectors, you take a moment to note your personal forward growth, Pisces. Continue to be fluid and watch for a series of new career opportunities to appear. If you're retired, you might also pick up a side hustle or a one-off project during this time. Only one, though, will lead you in the direction you desire, and you'll have to make a decision almost immediately as to which opportunity you will take. Overall, we see that major changes have happened in society, but they haven't really affected you on the level that they've affected some of the other signs. You've been able to roll with it and stay fluid. Continue this outlook, and I think things will be magical for you in 2022. I hope you enjoyed this little mini overview. If you did, be sure and give it a like and let me know in the comment section below. And also let me know what sign you are. I'd love to know that as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and join me in thanking the patrons for making this video possible. If you like this type of content, why not consider becoming a patron? Stay tuned for the next video. Reiki blessings. Bye-bye.